Hi, everybody. We have come to the end.
Hello. How is everybody doing?
A lot of surprises.
A lot. We are.
A lot.
It's been a week. For sure. It's been a week. I know y'all have been here, and it's just all the emotions, truly. Truly.
Let's talk about our experience finishing.
Yeah, I think we should. First of all, yes, I did cut my hair. I pulled a little belly. I was already planning on doing it, so I was like, whatever.
It just ended up being perfect timing, I guess.
Yeah. Because series finale. Well, series finale.
Yes.
Yeah. Crazy. But also, like, whatever. It was just a wild week. A wild day.
Yes.
Because it'll, we didn't have to suffer that long.
Right. We actually stayed up to watch this episode
We
again.
did. We just couldn't wait. We were like, no. We have to stay up. And, well, we did.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I don't know what you guys were feeling. It was a great episode. Duh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But we were like, oh my gosh, that's how it ends. And you guys, you've been with us through this journey.
If you've been with us through this journey,
you know how much we were waiting for that Valentine's Day flashback. We've talked about it literally every week.
Yeah.
Literally.
We've been waiting for it the last 4 episodes.
It was I was heartbroken not to see it. I'm gonna be so honest.
She was crashing out.
I was crashing out.
Legit crashing out.
I was so upset.
It was actually pretty funny.
It was 3 a.m. I was so upset. It had ended. But
right.
B, it ended without my Valentine's Day flashback.
Right.
And yes, we had the little note in the end that was very open-ended, very see you soon.
Yeah.
But I was still crashing out because at this point, I don't even think I should trust that it's gonna be in the movie because I don't want to hurt myself.
Yeah, the episode had a lot of emotions.
Playing Scott Street was diabolical. That's what set it off, truly.
Yeah.
So
yeah, if you haven't watched our reaction episode, go watch our reaction
episode. It was funny.
It was funny, especially towards the end when we were like,
I kid you not. Every scene that passed, I was waiting for that flashback. And I was just like,
someone count the amount of times we actually say, "Where's my Valentine's Day flashback?" in that
No,
episode.
because halfway through the episode, I'm so hopeful. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're about to get our Valentine's Day flashback. I'm so happy. And then I'm just waiting.
It did not happen.
It didn't happen.
We're still waiting.
I'm still hopeful.
Yeah. No, it was a very rough.
So rough.
Very rough time finishing that without a Valentine's Day flashback. And also, after her crashing out about Valentine's Day flashback, I was like, there's no way it can end like this.
It was pretty, and we said 10 times, and we have a video, I don't know if it's still up, of us saying, yeah, right? That our prediction.
The whole
we were it's so that night we were it's too obviously not done.
It was a 4-minute video of us talking about guys, we're gonna get more definitely, and it was right after we had finished talking about it.
I mean, a lot of it was us trying to convince ourselves. Right. We had the note from Jenny. I mean, that dead giveaway.
To me, as soon as I read that, I was like, there's more.
Yeah, of course, definitely. Yeah. But it was 3 a.m. We were freaking out. I think I was just really upset that it ended. I was really upset I didn't get that. I was happy that I got my endgame, but I knew I was gonna get my endgame. So
yes,
it was just a roller coaster of emotions.
But that was that. And we will have a whole episode talking about
the movie,
how we found out about the movie, what we know about the movie.
Yeah, we're gonna have that, and then maybe we'll have a couple episodes about what's coming next and everything. But this episode's just for the finale. Going over it, debriefing everything that happened, and I think we should separate the storylines out. What's happening in Cousins, the irrelevant stuff.
Yeah, because we can go through that quick.
Because I mean, yeah.
So starting off in Cousins, it is June of next year. So we start a whole year, well, a little bit more than we did at the beginning of the season, whole year after. Anywho, so we find out that Jeremiah is still living with Denise. Girl, whatever.
Whatever. Don't care.
And he's like really taking cooking as a career seriously. Apparently he's doing very well. He's going viral on TikTok. And apparently he's known as the hottest upcoming chef.
Yeah, Taylor's like running his PR.
Yeah.
Because that's what she's gonna like going into. Taylor's moved to Boston
to be with Steven, but we found that out last episode. We found out Denise is going to move to California with Steven because their business
they got funding for their startup.
So there's that. And then, well, there's still more.
Yeah, there's a lot.
That's that. But we find out Jeremiah is having this like event to bring in influencers and kind of get his name more out there. It's like this huge deal. They can't find a place for the venue
because the place they had got
flooded. Blah blah blah.
Y'all watched it. It was a whole thing. It was that's what it makes a lot of sense when Rain was asked, like, you use a word to describe the finale, and she said drama. And yes, on their end. Lots of drama.
It was funny drama though.
It was funny. Like the more we watch it, the funnier it gets. Right. Because I mean Taylor, she was just so hilarious the whole episode.
And it gets funnier because we know there's gonna be more. It's not just like this random ending of like
okay. Like we're just ending with this.
Because when we finished that, I was like, okay, like anyway.
Oh my gosh, we were freaking because again, it like made it so obvious we were getting more because we were like, wait, no one ever saw each other again. Like, what are we doing?
Like none of the things that were supposed to be resolved got resolved other than Belly and Conrad. Anywho, so we see that Taylor finds out that Steven is moving to California and she has no idea about it.
He had not told her yet.
Which Steven
and I mean it was
he was gonna move in a month too. Like
it was a good plot point for sure because it was like added to the drama, right? But I mean, sure, it was funny. They were arguing the whole episode, right? Funny.
This boy Taylor's freaking out, and honestly, everybody's freaking out. Jeremiah's freaking out about his event. Taylor's freaking out about Steven, and it's a whole mess.
It's a whole thing.
Well, Taylor's still freaking out. And then Denise is like, hey, why don't we do the event at the cousin's house? And Jeremiah's like, I haven't been back there. I don't know if I can go back. Since, anywho.
Whatever.
But, okay, we see growth in Jeremiah. We finally get to see growth in Jeremiah. I had to wait till the last episode. To finally see some growth from that man. Golly.
Because I don't remember how it came up, but it came up that Conrad was with Belly.
Oh yeah, that was the first scene
in Paris.
Yeah, and he was like, Belly Conrad reunion. I think he said something along like, "It's finally happening." Yeah. So I mean, it's good that he knows about it. He knows. It's good that Conrad told him about it. So it's not like whatever.
And like when asked how he feels, he was like, "I mean, fine." He said the anticipation was the worst part, which that makes sense.
Yeah.
Again, we all knew this was gonna happen, so whatever.
Right. I'm trying to see what my notes say about any of this because I went in order. Anyway, so we find out that they're gonna do it at the cousin's house, and Denise is very helpful towards Jeremiah. It's pretty obvious that she has feelings for him. So anyways, we're at the cousin's house. They're doing everything for the event, decorating. I literally
planning
in our reaction video, I was like, "There's no way they did this in like less than
like
but whatever." I'm just gonna
a couple hours
because I really don't care about this plot, to be honest.
Yeah, like it was good, great, like comedic relief. But it's in between Belly Conrad, and you're just like, okay,
I know. I'm like, you're ruining the moment for me. It's taking me out, please. And so then we see Steven. he's also helping Taylor with the event. Taylor's like, going crazy because she's lost like her staff, blah blah blah. But anyways,
everything's going wrong. On top of the fact that she's freaking out about Steven. So
yeah, but it's so funny the interactions between Steven and Taylor, because Steven's like, everything's fine. He's all like, but he's low-key scared of her.
He's so scared of her. It's so funny. That is the
and
funniest
she's being
part.
like so like, don't mess with me.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Just like how scared he is of her.
It really was comedic relief, but it's like, okay, like, please, honestly, first time watching this, I was like, just wrap it up. Move up.
On.
I'm tired.
Move on.
I'm tired of us not focusing on Belly Conrad 100%.
Yeah, although they had a lot of time, but any time away from them, I was like,
no. And again, it's awkward for Jeremiah and Denise because it's like this whole mess. Anywho, now like I enjoy it. Now I see it, and I'm like,
Jeremiah was in an episode of The Bear while Belly and Conrad were in like before sunrise, like it was a whole thing. But I mean, it was funny. Yeah, they finally start setting it up.
Yeah, there's issues with the food, blah blah blah. Jeremiah's freaking out. He's like, I need this to work. Taylor's like, well, I need it to work too because this represents me, and like blah blah
Steven
blah.
Steven and Taylor fighting again.
Yeah,
everybody was stressed.
Jeremiah struggling cooking while Steven and Taylor are fighting.
Adam with his champagne.
Steven finding out that Taylor knows about California. And then Jeremiah kicking them out, and then Adam coming in with the champagne from Jeremiah and Bentley's wedding. That didn't happen. Honestly, that is the best thing ever. I hope the champagne comes back.
Yeah, I hope they open a bottle of that champagne for the Belly Conrad wedding.
Maybe.
But like the Belly Conrad wedding.
That's what I'm saying. Oh wait, movie. Anyway, I don't know what I said. And let's see what else happens.
It's a dinner. It eventually goes off good. Mm-hmm. We have Laura, Adam, John interaction, which is really funny. Yeah, Adam is just so funny.
He has no filter. He has no filter, but also he's like unaware of so many things.
I know, like it's really funny. Today, or an interview that came out today, Chris, like they were asked who they would want to switch with, and Chris said Adam because he seems like he's the happiest out of all of them.
I mean, like, genuinely,
he was just like living in his own world.
Yeah, even when he mentioned like that Kaylee wasn't going to be the picture anymore, he was just like,
singles
happy.
Cruise.
But also, we find out that Jeremiah never invited him, and he was like, like,
well, I'm invited myself. It's my house.
Anyway. It is my house. Yeah. And then we see Denise and Jeremiah just kind of like flirt in a way.
In their own way,
but like there's definitely something there.
Yeah.
And then I mean, what I liked about this is that Denise was like telling Jeremiah, like, dude, you need to like move on.
Yeah, once he mentioned that, like, oh well, once he was like his insecure self again, Denise was like, oh my gosh, like literally like,
quit it.
Denise, not too much though. Why are we calling Conrad annoying?
Yeah, but I'm talking about before when Adam got there and he was like, I just don't know if I should do this. This is before the dinner actually started. He was like, being in this house makes me feel like that loser again, or whatever he said. And I was like, why are we still here? I've had 3 episodes of you just sulking and acting like the victim. Like, please move on.
I've had 3 seasons of you being a loser. I don't need it anymore.
I'm tired of this. Like, truly. Watching it for the first time, I was like, I can't believe we're still here. But anyway.
But yeah, the more we watch it, the less annoying Jeremiah becomes.
Right.
In this last episode. No other episodes.
Right, because we know we're going to get more.
And also, like, we know, like, he's getting over it. Like he's moving on. Okay, like
yeah, thank God
we're moving on soon.
But yeah, I like that Denise is like, okay, like you need to quit it. Like, don't even think about them. In a way, I'm like, whatever. Like, it's his fault. But yeah, you need to be telling him that. And then we have. Was this after Taylor and Steven reconciliation? What happened first? No.
I don't know.
Anyway, at one point, Steven and Taylor are like talking, and she's like, "You don't make me do anything. I get to choose what I want to do, and if that's be with you, like then I'm gonna do
I
it."
want to do it.
So then she tells Steven that she's gonna go and move across the country for him.
It's like the same conversation they had the year prior,
Yeah,
just like a little elevated,
yeah,
like, hey, we want to make this work. We want to be with each other. And
yeah,
like that's at the end of the day what matters most.
yeah.
Like we can shift and change and do all these things, but like we want to do that for each other and with each other,
And I
so
like how it kind of changed because in the last season at the end where it was like, Steven was like, no, like we can make this work, blah, blah, blah. Like, you can
mm.
trust me. And then Taylor's like, okay, well, like, let's do it. Now it's like Taylor being like, no, this is what I want to do. Like, we can do
And like
this.
she even mentions it, like if you would have asked me a year ago, like I would have crashed
Right.
out. But like now, I want to do
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
So
And
it was a
it's,
good conversation.
yeah. And I think it's a little parallel to what
It
happened
is
with
a little
Belly and
parallel.
Conrad too,
Yeah.
because it was now Conrad opening up to Belly instead of Belly opening up to Conrad. Although we got both. Anywho, but yeah, it was a good conversation, very mature and very cute. They got everywhere,
Everything everywhere.
everything everywhere. Yes.
That's it.
Which was cute too.
Yes.
But guys, I'm just gonna keep talking about when like my reactions to when I first watched it. I was like, guys, let's move this along. This
Come
is
on.
taking
That was a
too
really long
long.
scene with that song specifically. Like it
Yes.
just kept going.
I
And I
was
was like,
like,
when
I've
are we
got
getting
things
back to
to see.
Paris?
Like, when
Like,
am I gonna get my Valentine's Day
y'all.
flashback?
Yeah, where's my Valentine's Day flashback?
Like, why are we wasting time on this? Please.
Yeah, no.
So then they're all cute, all good. We get a little bit of Laurel and John. We find out that they're not a thing anymore. And then they're talking about
Which
Belly.
again, like we said, no, John was not having a heart attack. That scene was specifically there to show that like they were living in like not together, but they were like went back to that same routine.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, which shows that like, yeah, it eventually didn't work out between them.
Yeah.
But they talked about Belly and her turning 22 and that
How there was
memory of when she was 3.
Yeah.
Which is important.
And then just how proud they are of her and like, how far she's come. And then we get that little funny interaction with Fredbird.
That was so funny.
Again, more comedic relief.
Yeah, what did he say at the end?
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. Is that not Italian?
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
Oh
anyway, it was so funny.
He was just really funny.
Dude, yeah.
And then we get that whole conversation between Adam and Jeremiah, which again really important.
But this was after the Denise Jeremiah.
Finally. Oh yeah. So then we get Denise and Jeremiah
getting together, which OMG, who would have thought?
I mean, we could have seen it coming.
Everybody saw it coming.
Everybody saw it coming. I mean, I knew, but like everybody saw it coming. But then again, she like clocks him and she's like, oh my gosh, like quit thinking about your brother.
Like you're obsessed with him, babe.
But not too much, girl. Like you better keep it quiet.
Yeah, keep it cute
because
keep it cute, okay?
Because we're
not speaking ill of Conrad. Yeah. But on that same note, yes, Jeremiah's obsessed with him and he needs to get over him.
Right. But it's a good thing that like he started growing as soon as he started living with her. Like she's been like a good influence on him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, girl, keep it going because he still has a lot of work to do.
Yeah. And also I liked that, in that conversation they talked about everybody moving away and he's like, I think I need to like be by myself for a while. I'm like, yes, Yes, like this is healthy. This is good.
Yes.
Also, like everybody's gonna be in San Francisco. It's like a role reversal where
I know.
Conrad's partying it up,
Now Jeremiah's gonna be lonely.
but in a good way.
Yeah, yeah.
Alone,
But
not lonely.
and then I was thinking, I was like, oh my gosh, like watching it, I was like, Jeremiah looks good when he's not sulking
When
and
he's not freaking annoying, Jeremiah actually is very
and
attractive.
like making it all about Belly. Like, wow, look at what
Look at
moving
what we
on
could have been
looks to
getting.
you. No, actually. And like him and Denise are cute. Like I
Yeah,
like
I like
it.
it.
Just keep it cute again.
Yeah, keep it
because
cute. Keep it
no.
cute.
But
Do we
yeah, I guess
do we think
they're
we're
good for
there
each
in
other.
game though?
I don't know. I feel like
I feel like
well, okay, she's gonna move to San Francisco, so that's gonna be like hard.
yeah. But I feel like they are just because that's the way they're gonna do it. But I think it would have been like it would be interesting to see him with other people, you know?
Yeah.
Like just because that happened doesn't
Mm-hmm.
necessarily mean that she's endgame, you
And
know?
then in like the press that they were doing after the finale, they asked Gavin about like the theory of like whether Red like him and Redwood were
Mm.
gonna end up together. And I liked his answer because he was like, I just don't see that working out because
That would feel like a step back.
yeah, like he would go back to his frat boy like tendencies and all that stuff. But like with Denise, he actually gets challenged and he's like maturing and he's like moving forward.
Yeah.
And I think that's really important. Like
yeah, like but what I'm saying is like is she gonna be like the one, you know? I feel like
yeah.
it would be interesting to explore it being like just one of those things where right person that like really helps you out
Mm-hmm.
in a season in a space, like, you know, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're like your
Yeah.
end game, you know.
Yeah.
Not that I don't love it, I'm just saying
Right.
like it would be interesting to explore it
Yeah.
in the movie.
Don't
Not too much though,
though
not too
yeah.
much though.
No.
Minimal screen time, thank
Yeah.
you.
Don't
So
need
just
any
leave
more of
them
that.
alone, it's
Thanks.
fine.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No. You know what? Keep them end game.
Keep them in game. I don't need to see it.
No, genuinely.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
I think yeah. Well, okay. That's movie related. Next episode.
But
Anyway,
yeah, I like
they
to see
get
it. I like to
together.
see, you know, him being challenged, which is not something that also he got from Belly. Or he did, but like
No,
she
he
was
didn't.
so complacent with him that
Yeah.
like no. And also something that I thought was interesting is that he was very I would say observant, but like also like looking out for her as we see in the beginning where she was like, oh, like we got a new like I got a new couch, like, you know,
Yeah, like he's
because you said
actually
that
paying
you
attention to her and her
yeah
needs,
yeah
even if they're not together.
exactly, and that's like a totally different change from him
How
that
he
like
was with
yeah
Belly, yeah,
yes
for sure.
100%. So yeah, who knows what's gonna happen with them.
I don't really
Don't
know.
care.
I don't really want to know.
But it's cute.
It's
I'm
cute.
glad that
It's cute. It's there.
and
I'll
I
take
think
it.
it's very important too that like he is taking this big step at the same time as Belly and Conrad are taking this big step because it's not like, oh well,
Like,
like just because Belly and Conrad are together now, like I have to move on, you know, like
yeah, no, like he's doing it for himself.
yeah, and like I think it's good that it's happening both at the same time, so it's not
Yeah.
like, oh, but we can't do this because of this, or like I can't do this because of like no,
Yeah.
and
We don't need repeats of previous.
yeah, no, thank you.
Anyway, and then eventually, you know, dinner's going good and we see him have a conversation with Adam where basically Adam's like, wait, no, like I am really proud of you and I always have been. It's just a good point, a good conversation, you know.
I again, it shows a lot of growth from Adam, but man, like the casting here,
Really, yeah.
I don't know why, but I saw so much of Conrad in Adam, and like in the best way possible.
Yeah, like it was
in the best way possible.
Not like
but I meant like
they literally look alike.
no, yeah, I meant like in their mannerisms and like the way
yeah.
that they're like talking and like their facial expressions, like it was crazy. I was like, I had never seen it, but I did in this. And maybe it's because Adam was being more like vulnerable and
very
like
likable.
Yeah, and he was just like, you know, being a good father at this point. I'm just trying to see if we've like missed anything.
No.
And then, well, we get to talk about them later. After everything that happens with Belly and Conrad, because we see them having a good time
at the very end
at
of the finale. They're just
together, popping another one of those champagnes.
Happily now. But yeah, we just see them together.
Everybody's happy.
Like
everybody's
said,
good to be with each other.
I'm happy that everybody, you know, was getting together.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, really one of the dead giveaways of we're getting something else. Because I was like, we need that with the main characters. Hello.
Yeah. Also, something random that happened. It was between Adam and Laurel, where, you know, they were like, we're all single, like we should go on a singles cruise.
Adam, that bod and a bikini.
That made me uncomfy. I did not like that.
Yeah, and I really hope they don't like intend on exploring that, because like, please don't do that.
Because also, like, from the books, like, we know that Laurel and Adam dated prior. No, I don't. Let's not do that.
Actually, let's like bring Cleveland back. Can we do that for the movie? Wait, can we?
Wait, actually, yeah.
Can we please?
No, actually,
I need him back. He was so good for Laurel. So good for Conrad. And he was just fun.
He was the realest one, actually.
Yeah, bring Cleveland back for that movie.
Yeah.
That's my position.
Everybody would go to Cleveland with their own issues.
Like, Cleveland's the therapist. He's trying to write his book. Guys, please write a book about everybody.
Yeah. No.
Oh my gosh.
I honestly was thinking, I was like, oh my gosh, what if they use that plot, like Adam and Laurel, as the like conflict for the movie?
I don't need that.
I would hate that.
And,
no.
Again, I'm not.
Don't do that.
We'll explore that.
Don't do that, please. This family's already messy as it is.
Yeah, I'm like, I think y'all need to explore outside of the family unit. Thank you.
You do not need
like,
to
whatever the friend unit, even. Okay, like, let's explore outside of this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's basically that.
But yeah, so it's gonna be interesting to see like everybody in San Francisco, and like,
I know. Yeah,
the dynamics are really gonna change, and it's gonna feel so summery because San Francisco's also like.
But also, I hope we don't spend a lot of time.
Oh no,
like, we're gonna be back in Cousins, which is it's gonna be so good.
Guys, we're gonna get. And I was telling you, like, we're gonna get season 1 vibes.
Yeah,
because it's no more like really tense drama, and then it's gonna be like, you know, summer.
It's gonna be season 1 and episode 5 combined.
Yes, I saw someone on Twitter say that. Yes. Like, it's gonna be the best thing ever, actually.
Oh
like,
my gosh.
I miss my season 1 summer good feel vibes.
Show. And it's
like,
gonna be that.
It's gonna be so good. Like, guys, it's genuinely gonna be so good, and we will talk about it. But now,
like, we need to not get ahead of ourselves because, but like, now we have the good part, good food.
Good now food. We come to literally the moment of the whole story.
Yeah. This was amazing. It was stressful. It was
so good.
Everything. It was everything. Truly.
We open with Belly Conrad.
Yeah.
Of course. Like, they are the main event. Mm-hmm. And we get that French song. I can't pronounce it, so I'm not going to say it.
It's a really good song, though.
But that really cute romantic song. And I was going to look into the lyrics, but someone on TikTok translated it, so I didn't have to look into it. I just, like, it popped up on my For You page. And it's actually talking about someone writing letters to some, like, their lover, and, like, being like, I'm leaving it at your doorstep, like, you know.
It's just such a great song.
Like, let me really love you, basically.
Classic.
It's classic. It's so romantic.
Classic.
It's so good. And Conrad is just, I love that he's there.
He's there, and he's like so,
nervous,
excited,
giddy,
scared, anxious.
All of the above.
And you can just tell, like, And also, that man needs to sleep. Like, y'all, please get him to a bed where he can rest.
Yeah, but he looks so good.
Never looking bad.
That blue long sleeve really is like making some
his
like
eyes.
his eyes
It
pop,
makes
and
his
it just
eyes
like
look crazy good.
Crazy good. So he's over there waiting. He would wait an eternity if needed. And we see Benito and Belly.
Benito. Who's Benito?
Benito. Benito and Belly.
We see them
in
arrive.
And we see Belly's bob. It looks so good. Thank you.
It looks good. Although I am so convinced she didn't fully cut it.
I don't think so either. I don't know how they did it.
Like they
That's
like
a science to me.
Yeah, they like definitely tucked her hair in. Who knows how? Whoever did that, kudos to you. But yeah, like, but also like you can tell she did it.
Yeah,
I feel like.
Yeah, because it's like more like
just the way it's styled. Like you can tell she didn't fully cut it, but it still looks really. It
looks really good. Better than what I. Imagined.
She looks really good. I think she should actually cut herself a bob. Yeah, it would look really good.
Yeah.
But anyway, we see her new hair. We see her. She was like driving the scooter. It was this whole thing.
Yeah, but Conrad's very careful. He's like, wait, who is
that man?
Who is that? Who is that with my girl?
No, who is that?
But anyway, out of the blue, there's Conrad wearing blue.
Showing up to Belly's door.
And Belly is shocked. Of course.
Like, who wouldn't be? Like, he just shows up out of nowhere.
I love that she's wearing red lipstick.
Well, yes.
I still haven't seen someone do
I
did see someone do a style edit for them. But I need like a really
I haven't seen one.
I did, but it was like it wasn't like what I envisioned in my head. I need someone to do what I
know. You know what I need? I need to learn how to edit. That's
just so much
the solution to all my problems. I need to learn how to edit. Unfortunately,
it's like too time consuming.
I'm not doing that, so I'll just keep it in my head.
But also we get flashbacks from Conrad's point of view. This is the best thing that could happen to us.
Oh my gosh! Like let me point of view. Actually, the first one's the one at the beach.
Yeah,
where he first sees her.
Okay.
And then, you know, he's just like looking at her, and then he remembers
infinity necklace. That's the first flashback we get.
The flashback where they're sitting at the beach.
Mm-hmm.
This
was again. The flashbacks are just brutal because it's like you don't expect it at all, and
it's just like so beautiful. Like I love them.
It's so good.
Just like you're with them.
Yes, that's what it does too. But I'm glad that we're getting it from his point of view too, and like most of the flashbacks were from his point of view, so we get a dual point of view. Like we really do. I love that.
Oh my gosh, what is that movie gonna be, y'all?
I'm scared. I need the movie to be dual point of view.
Yeah. But like I don't even need him talking. Like it was this time, I think I liked it.
Oh yeah, for sure. You can just like tell what he's
like
feeling.
Like Chris's acting, like you can really, and with the context we have in the book and everything, like you can tell what he's feeling, or what he might be thinking. But like seeing the visual, it's just like that's great. I love that.
It's just so good,
because I just thought of like for his episode, we didn't get any flashbacks, not like that.
Yeah, we did. Did we?
Not like those quick ones, you know. We got flashbacks, but like not like the quick, you know, we're in their mind.
Yeah,
interesting.
We did for the first episode of the season.
No, yeah, for episode 5, we didn't. Where it's his point of view explicitly.
Yeah, but I love this opening scene where they're finally like seeing each other and talking, and she's just kind of like, what are you doing here?
It's awkward, right? But like that's part of it, you know. You
could tell he's just so happy to be there.
He's happy to be there,
happy to see her,
but they're both like super nervous. Like she goes into her apartment and starts freaking out. You know, like they're both nervous. They're both a little confused, like not sure what's about to unfold.
But what I absolutely love from this and from the rest of the episode, because you can see it, is how considerate Conrad is being.
He is so respectful of Belly's time, of her plans, of her like overall what do you
yeah,
call it? What's the name for it? Like her not authority, what's the word for it? Autonomy.
yeah, her decisions and stuff.
So like, you know, whatever she wants, like,
Yeah, like he was like,
and
you
not that
know,
he doesn't have any either, but he's like more
right.
than happy to comply to what she
Yeah, or
wants.
to just leave because he was
Yeah,
like,
like
you know,
he's
like
like exactly,
I,
like if she
you
wants him
know,
to leave, like he's fine with leaving. It'll kill him, but he's
right,
fine.
but he's fine. Like he just
As long as
literally
she's
just wants to see
okay.
her.
Yeah.
But you know, like he tells her, like, you know, have the thing in Brussels. I just figured I would come. Doesn't really give her the reason, but obviously we know, and she probably has an
She knows
idea.
too, yeah.
But I just love that he's like, you know, like it's like I just
I
figured,
totally get it if you
yeah,
can't, etc.,
yeah,
etc.
like I
Like
know you have
I could do
plans,
whatever
like
I need to. And it's so he's
that man is
so
such a gentleman. I
considerate.
love him
Such
so
a
much.
gentleman, guys. He
If I didn't
really
love him
is.
enough, now I do.
I love him even more, and that's
Yeah.
hard because I already loved him a lot. He's just he's again such a gentleman, y'all.
He's just so sweet. I feel like Tino.
No, literally.
And then again, Belly's freaking out.
We see her being like, "No, okay, we'll spend the day together."
Yeah,
Goes
like,
into her apartment, freaks out, doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, puts more lipstick on.
Puts more lipstick on, but it's definitely in the headspace of like, okay,
yeah, like just do it,
and
get
like
it over with.
get it over with because this can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, it has her walls up, which is understandable.
And then we get that montage of them touristy going to all those different places.
A 3 days trip in one day. Okay.
Like sure. We didn't even went to the Louvre, and then
you got all the like monuments and everything. Went into the Louvre to look at the art.
Yeah.
And then Versailles. Okay, sure. Yeah.
Like or maybe it was Versailles and
no, they were in the Louvre.
Oh. Well, yeah.
Like yeah, it's kind of crazy, but we love it. We love to see it.
They were so cute. It's such a cute montage. Conrad. We see like Conrad taking pictures of Belly, like was so distracting her.
He's so not subtle, but like he was just, like...
that flashback of like, you know, seeing her in the bus, and then like the flashback of like episode seeing 5
her in the car.
I can't do this.
He's so
I
in
really
love.
Can't.
I need him.
And then just like admiring her.
That okay, we got like a little bit of a parallel to Before Sunrise when they're in the Louvre and she's looking at the art and he's staring at her and then she looks at him and he looks away and it's
I don't care if it's reused. I love it.
I love all these parallels. They're so good and like I just stand.
Like yeah, she's admiring the art. He's admiring her in a room full of art.
Yeah, no, and it's just I can't get enough of it. I really can't.
Me more. I need thank you, Jenny, for giving me more. Thank you.
I need it injected actually.
No. And you could just tell he's so excited to be there
just with her.
Like
so sweet.
And then we get that conversation of them in Versailles. Well, we see him like just being so excited that he's like, I'm gonna jump into the okay.
Sure, whatever.
Again, he literally is over the moon. He is over the moon.
Anyway, we get them in Versailles and she's like, oh, like what else do you want to do? And he's like, I'll do anything.
Whatever you want.
Okay, we'll go do this.
But what I really like about this conversation is that he says, I've spent a lot of time imagining you here.
Well, that's what I was going to get into. You didn't even let me get into it. He then opens up and he's like, actually, like, I've actually been thinking about how you're living your life, etc., etc.
Like every day.
Like I just imagine what you're doing all the time, and I kind of wanted to like live a day vicariously through you.
Yeah, like what do you do here?
Yeah, like see what you do, you know. And then she's like, okay. She's like, okay,
I know where I'm gonna take you.
And then the cutest little thing, and he's like, where? And she's like,
you'll see.
He's
like, where?
I love him.
He is
Belly walk him like a dog.
He is a definition of down badism.
He's got it,
and he's taken it to another level.
He's got it bad, girl. It's lethal.
Yeah. And then we have where Belly takes him, which is like her favorite spot in Paris.
It's a little rooftop. The conversation they have here is just
I
too
love
much. It's so
I
good.
I love the way Conrad is just like
Guys,
admiring her.
not only admiring her, but he is like being such a like active listener, like keeping eye contact, like
Yes.
responding. Just like
Yeah.
you can tell he's just so
Mesmerized.
mesmerized, not only mesmerized, but like so enthralled by what she's saying. Like
Yes.
he's very he recognizes
How
it's really
important.
important to him what
Yeah.
she's saying.
Yes.
I feel like I could word that better, but I can't.
No. But I understand what you're
I hope
saying.
y'all understand.
And yeah, you can feel it so much in this scene, like in how he even like, you know,
Yeah, like
reassures
he's
her
being a very
not
active
only with
listener.
like the parallel of how she sees Paris in this like, you know, in this space, but also of like, you know, like I always knew that you could do it.
Yeah.
And it again, it's like important conversations.
It's such a great conversation. And it just
Um
again, and like it contrasts so much like the depth of
mhm.
their relationship compared to
Yeah, and just
previous
like
relationships we've seen. But
their
like, you know,
connection,
their
how they
connection, like
understand each other.
first day there and they're already like in such a deep space, in such a deep headspace. They're having this conversation about just like growing up and adjusting and like, you know, how they view the world, how they view
Yeah.
different things. Like it's
Yeah.
so
I love her, like, you know, saying like this is how I feel, and then him being like, yeah, it's just like the human body, like
him like
him like
nerding out
yeah,
and
and
like
reassuring her
her
like he
admiring,
understands.
yeah, but like her admiring that about
Yeah.
him. I learned something new, a Sisyphean that task, new word. Hey, it was fun to learn. Hey, you actually do learn with these things.
um
But it was just so
so sweet.
sweet, and again like
The eye contact again is crazy,
crazy.
and him not wanting to interrupt her like everything
Yeah,
that
like
she's
he kinds
saying.
and then again like when he's reassures
Sures.
reassures her about like I knew you could do it, and she's like yeah, why? And like he talks about the like Pharaoh alley cat, you
Mhm.
know, but in a very admiring way of like
Yeah.
you are strong and you have
Yeah.
the strength within you to
Yeah.
accomplish this, and you know he's proud.
Yeah, he's proud of her, and like he just again admires like how far she's come.
And also she brings it back to him too, like actually well yeah, but it wasn't always easy, like you know, it was
Mhm.
me thinking of the words you told me that
Yeah.
like I was finally able to like, you know, I love them.
Again,
I can't get enough of
we just
them.
see how they work and how
They're
like they're
just so
connected,
connected. They're
and
so
it's beautiful.
beautiful.
Um and then she's like, "You know what? Actually,
She had that conversation. She said, "Actually,
you
you're
can
coming
come
with me
tonight." And
tonight."
again, him just like not wanting to like get in
Overstep,
between.
yeah.
He's like, "You know, like I
Are
just
you
hope it's not."
sure?
Yeah.
Like I don't you don't have to invite me. Like he was like, doesn't you have to pity invite like,
Yeah, yeah,
and she's like, no, I do want you there.
yeah. No.
Guys, guys,
Again, I love him so
me
much.
too.
Then we see him finally at the apartment. He looks
This is like
so good.
I don't know what my favorite scene is because truly I can't pick, but like every scene, this is just so
I know. I
good.
think I have a like an absolute favorite. Well,
No, guys, I really
they're
can't
just
pick.
like
Like they're
so
all
good.
so good.
It's like episode 5. Like I just it's
Every
everything.
other scene, you're just like, no, but wait, this is so good. But this apartment was just, I think it's just a beautiful apartment, guys.
Right,
And like,
right.
but
Yeah.
Conrad there at the apartment,
Yeah.
just
He really gets to see like more of like the life she's created
he's
and
kind
she
of like
has.
studying, you
Mhm.
know. I guys, some of my favorite scenes in like TV and movies is scenes where it's usually in romance where the other person is like studying the place where the other person lives, like, and you see their little knickknacks, you see like everything, like,
and you can like
you see them perceiving them through like where they are in their space. Those are some of my favorite scenes ever. And so I just love this. So he's, you know, like looking around, you know, he sees the books she's reading and sees the pictures on her walls.
Yeah.
And then sees Junior Mint.
Well, and he sees Benito, and he kind of like
he sees
is
Benito,
like,
and he's like, oh,
he's like, is there something here? Am I reading into this the wrong way?
Like, what's going on? So again, like, you can just, I love it.
You know, tells her it's like, you know, really nice place.
He's really nervous.
Yeah.
Wait. Before everything looks incredibly good.
Right. Which we've said
everything. But like me every episode. Every episode that this is the best he's ever looked, but like truly he outdoes himself every time.
I'm just no longer gonna say that.
No, like truly he looks so good in this episode.
And I love seeing like men button up their shirt or like
so good. Anyway,
it does something to me.
Yeah, he's like, oh, this is a great apartment, yada yada. He does a little bed thing where he like goes to sit down and
he's like, oh, never mind.
No. And then he sees Junior Mint. And is that when we get the flashback?
Yes. Oh! This is the best thing that could happen to me, actually.
We see the Junior Mint flashback from his point of view. I prayed for times like these. Guys, like, and again, like, people who've read the books, you kind of get a little more context, because in the letters he wrote to her, he's like, you know, I spent $30-$40 trying to win you that stupid bear because I knew you wanted a bear. So, you know, but like seeing that and knowing that context of like he was never there for that other girl.
Yeah, like he was literally looking.
He was there because he wanted to like do this for Belly. He wanted to like get something for Belly. Like Belly read it completely wrong.
Like she wanted to spend time. It's like truly, he wanted to spend time with her alone.
Truly, the epitome of everything that went wrong in their relationship is just how their perspectives of what was going on most of the time was just completely different because of their own insecurities and their own things going on.
And it's also good foreshadowing to the conversation that they have prior to him leaving to the train station.
Yeah, guys, like it's so good. Like it's such a great like full circle moment because like you know that at that time, like, sorry guys, there's something in my eye, but like it's so funny because like to him that was kind of like him taking that first step of like wanting to, you know, be closer to her. And when she first thought of it, she was like, oh my gosh, like Conrad's like finally like asking just like she got that too, but then like she was let down, and then in turn he kind of was let down by the whole day. I could cry thinking about them. I really could.
The great moments we could have had if they just both knew. Anywho, yeah, no, I love that we got that. Like, it's just so good, and it just wraps up like
it truly
the whole
like,
story, but like the whole episode as a whole too. And then I also saw, which I hadn't noticed, but someone pointed it out on Twitter that like you could see the infinity necklace when he picks up the Junior Mint.
And I saw that, but they were like, guys, this man was
so
just like
nervous and like so out of it, like he didn't even notice that like was right in front of him. So funny. But anyway, I literally asked you because we rewatched it last night, and I was like, you think Belly wore that dress specifically because she knew Conrad was going?
Said, yeah, like, we literally got the song. Like, hello.
The moment she walked out,
all our jaws
gagged. Wow. Oh my gosh.
And I love so good.
I love when I get to see men
react yeah, no,
Jenny
that is the
gives me everything I want and more.
And yeah, Belly reaction. She looked incredible. Like
she looked so good.
So good.
Red lipstick, black dress.
We were all gagged. Everybody gagged.
Yeah.
Whole house is gagged.
we should have been like, we should have known what was coming at this point.
Yeah, like yeah. Also, like, yeah, she did exactly wear that dress.
Someone needs to make an edit to Little Black Dress by One Direction.
Someone needs to make an edit to Little Black Dress by One Direction, and someone needs to make an edit to Temporary Fix by One Direction when they're in the back of that taxi to the second verse of Temporary Fix of One Direction, arguably the sexiest part of any One Direction song ever.
Yeah.
Get on that real quick. Yeah. Real quick, please. And if y'all do, please tag us.
Yes. Or if you find it.
No, actually. I'm begging. Anyway.
So then we get Conrad telling her, you look really beautiful. He's like gagged. He's like doesn't even know what to do. He's like, look who I found.
Is gagged. Yeah. His little awkward look who I found. Y'all, they let their child watch them do that. Just think about that.
Anywho,
Junior Mint has been through it all.
Belly is struggling to put a bracelet on. Girl, we know what you were doing.
Girl, we know. Me too. I would have gone out. Oh my gosh, I can't. Right in front of you. Struggling to put this bracelet on.
But he's so crazy because he's like, let me do it.
Yeah. They were like, what are we doing here? Oh my gosh.
He was so close.
They were both.
She was like
crazy. Like they were both
stealing glances
in that moment.
I thought they were gonna kiss. Like,
yeah, they were basically kissing.
Round 1.
They were literally round 1 right there. That's a body, actually.
But the thing is, it's just like this was crazy, and like it gets crazier. Like the tension grows.
Yeah.
Which, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Anyway, him putting that bracelet on with everything, and then
count 1 guilty.
No, count 1 first body tonight. Anyway, and then my favorite part where he's like, do I look good? And she's like, and then she like messes up his hair
again, a parallel.
He like goes back and like fixes it.
Yeah, but again, a parallel to season 1, episode 1, guys.
Literally the first moment we see them together.
Literally. And to everybody making those edits, I love you, but you're making me suffer. No, it's so good.
I need to go back. Great. I need to find a compilation of just all their moments.
Yes,
preferably in chronological order.
Oh, girl, they're on YouTube.
I know. I need to go find it. Yeah. You know, like I have yet to do that because honestly, I haven't been emotionally stable enough to. I'll be honest, because I think that might do some damage.
Yeah.
Depending on what song they put. Oh. Songs,
that you know. Too. Oh my gosh.
So but I have to do that. I need to make a plan.
I know. I'm so excited.
And I need to make a plan to like watch it. If you want to watch it,
that's what I'm saying. I am so excited to like watch it from start to finish, so I can
good.
Like.
They're crazy from the beginning. Anyway.
Yeah.
We see them arrive to the little birthday dinner.
They're so married. They're so married.
No, they literally are. They both look so good together. Come on, like look at the material. His jacket, immaculate.
His outfit, gosh.
Oh my gosh. Belly with her hair, cut, lipstick, cut, dress, cut. Like so good. And what a cute little dinner.
Yeah,
we have our old roommates there.
It's so funny though to see like Conrad being awkward because he's just like you know,
it's you know,
but also being like you know, like okay, I don't want to like.
Intrude
and
like,
everything.
This is
all of her friends meeting Conrad and like knowing exactly who it is.
Yeah. Special shout out to Clovis. I love Clovis. He's so funny. I just love seeing him there.
Okay, but you're getting
no. I'm talking about when like she's like one of the he's like one of the first people she sees. That's all I'm saying. Like he was there.
Yeah,
I love that he was
I was
there.
surprised that they were all there, like her roommates.
I loved it. They got through they got through there.
Yeah, it was so funny to see everybody meet him. Like
everybody
they were all like Conrad.
Conrad, you say? Okay.
Celine is me.
Celine is so funny.
She saw an opportunity and she took it.
Celine and Gemma.
That's
right next to Conrad. Hey, that's me and her.
Yeah,
Conrad in the middle. Yeah, me with my arm on Conrad's shoulder. Yeah. Hey, respectfully, Isabel, I'm gonna do this for myself right now. You can take him after.
You can do whatever you want with him after.
Like,
which
No, but wow, he has great chemistry with all her friends.
Yeah.
He gets along with them. But yeah, him meeting everybody.
Benito.
But what did Celine say of like, or no, it wasn't Celine who said it, it was Max. No, who said it? It was Celine who was like, oh,
Yeah,
like if this is a hot brother, what does the other one look like?
yeah.
I said, so
you said
you know him as a hot brother. So Belly said he was the hot brother. Okay, yeah.
Hashtag noticing.
I agree. Yeah. Hashtag noticing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, and then
sounds about right.
Sounds about right. We get Benito and Conrad introduction. Benito
and he's
being
like,
messy, boots down.
Of course, it had to be the Mexican.
It had to be the Mexican being messy. Like he,
yeah.
Oh, we have confrontation and like just a little bit hint of drama. Of course, it's gonna be the Mexican in the middle of it. But him being like, oh, like
fork found in kitchen,
fork found in likely place for them to be. But
with love.
Hey, look at our shirts. They're Latinas for Conrad.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh, him being like, oh, you're like a legend.
Yeah, we know everything about you.
Yes. Benito, thank you.
Belly, pórtate bien. Okay.
We got every language up in here. Also, yeah, like
we were laughing at the fact that Benito just randomly speaks Spanish. Like, who
are you talking to? Like, I'm sure they understand a good amount of Spanish just being around him, but he's saying full sentences in Spanish and then repeating them. Like, Benito, who are you talking to? Me? Because I understand you, but that's it. I love it, though. It's so funny. Also, it's just so much better because Spanish is such a fun language anyway. So, like, I enjoy it. But,
guys, I love this
Spanish, representation.
But if you don't know Spanish, like you're missing out. It is the funniest language like ever. Truly,
you really can say whatever, and it's like 10 times funnier in Spanish. I don't know why.
It really is.
But anyway, we get that comment. Conrad being like, Conrad's
clocking it.
Hashtag noticing.
Hashtag no.
Okay, Conrad is hashtag
I'm already noticing.
Oh, you're knowing of my stuff.
Interesting.
Oh my gosh.
And then we get like that whole interaction between Belly and Benito where he gives her gifts and it's like this really like good picture
of her. I know Conrad was like, that's gonna look great in my office. In my home office. Thank you.
Yeah.
Gift for me.
Yeah.
That like Conrad doesn't know yet, but that's a gift for him
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, you know,
but we clock Conrad being suspicious,
being a little careful of like who what's like this on? Is the guy I saw her
I know he felt like throwing up.
This is the guy that's all over her apartment, you know, pictures, like, and now Conrad, they're being like this, like what's going on.
I know that feeling and I know you wanted to throw up.
Like
literally,
like he kind of he doesn't want to intrude, but he's definitely like what's going on,
what's happening.
Anyway,
we get him with the girls and they're like
dinner, they're having fun,
all these conversations. Benito and Belly are off to the side. And I just love the drama.
But I love again Gemma is like, so Conrad, like I'm 100% with like you confessing your love. She's like, I don't remember the whole conversation, but they're just kind of like,
she's like, oh my gosh, she was just so romantic.
Yeah.
She's like, oh. And then the whole conversation, it was very meta of like, you know, they're like, oh, it's like a movie, and like half of the audience is saying like, do it, Conrad.
Yeah, Max is like, but you know,
the timing is like horrible, and he's like, well, yeah, but I wasn't going into a conversation planning on declaring my love.
Thank you, Jenny, for clearing that up.
Thank you.
I mean, we knew. But.
And then was it Benito? Of course, Benito.
Again, Benito.
It's like you're the villain in the movie, Benito. I love you. I do. I really. You know what?
Las preguntas que nos deberíamos estar haciendo.
No, but this was after. That was after. But you know what? Like, Benito was necessary for that, okay? Because if he didn't say some of the things he did, conversations wouldn't have happened, okay? That's all I'm saying.
You know what?
We love Benito.
You know what? Thank you for your service, Benito.
It had to be the Mexican. Anyway, he's like, oh, like, It's like you're the villain.
Oh, yeah.
However he says
Yeah.
it. And then Belly's like, oh no, like if anyone was the villain, it was me. And then we get, again, solely for this look between Belly and Conrad, like, thank you for your service,
Exactly.
Benito.
Exactly.
Exactly. We get that Conrad look
of
to
like,
Belly. Of
don't
like,
say that. Like,
don't,
that, you know
why?
that's
Like,
not true.
like, he was so upset that she thought of herself that way.
Yeah. Christopher Marini, the actor that you are.
You're such a great actor.
Like,
I love
your future
you.
is so bright.
So bright.
And I will be right there.
Right there. Literally. Anyway, and then we get the Benito, ¿por qué no estamos haciendo la pregunta que te la debían estar haciendo?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Like,
then he repeats the same thing in English. I'm like, okay, whatever. He's so funny. Anyway, saying like, why aren't we asking the question that we should be asking? Like, what Conrad, are you doing? What are you doing here? Oh, he's got a bit of attitude in that one.
And then Conrad explaining, like, you know, like, I wanted to be here for her birthday. Like, we celebrated in cousins every year
in our house.
Yes. And then Gemma's like, oh, don't worry about Benito. He's just hurt. Or was it Celine?
No, it was Gemma. He was like, oh, like, don't worry about him. He's just he's still upset that like our Belly or Isabel dumped him.
And then he was like, oh, don't mess with my heart. But that was 6 weeks ago. I was like, oh.
And then you saw the Conrad smirk of like, oh.
Hashtag noticing.
And then we get
Belly saying, don't worry, you'll always be the guy that taught me how
really to set off something in Conrad. Hearing that they had broken up set something off in Conrad, because immediately and I'll always be the boy who taught you how to ride a bike.
Oh,
among other things.
Yeah, you know what?
He was emboldened.
I stand this Conrad.
Me too. We were all. Okay,
that's right. I know that's right.
That's my Conrad.
Yep, that's right. 100%.
Exactly.
Jealous Conrad. I love it. And then we get that whole like cousins. I thought they were brothers.
Yeah, no. He said something along the lines of like something bring cousins. I don't know. Oh, he's like, I just wanted to bring a little piece of cousins to her, to Isabel. And then we get Clovis. Cousins? I thought they were brothers.
But in French.
It was so funny.
Well, you've seen it. You understand.
Us literally detailing every single little thing that happened. But so we have to.
Like, it's just so good, guys.
We have to.
It's so good.
It's such good food. Like, we have to. We have to relive it. And you're reliving it with us.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh my gosh. Each part is just buzzier. Next? Each part is just buzzier. Like, I didn't even take notes for this. It's off dome. Like, I remember everything. We get the conversation between the
I love
the two.
No, it's just even the start of this of like
they're so
Benito.
Conrad getting extremely close. For mind you, like shifting, and guys, I'm telling you, I remember all the way he like shifts and like gets really close, and he's like, "So, Benito, not your boyfriend."
The way he says
said
it,
that he was.
The way he says it, like he's like, "Not your boyfriend,"
and then she's over here all smug. I never said that he was. Oh. And then I love seeing Belly and Conrad actually being able to flirt with each other.
Thank you.
The amount of times we've got failed flirting from these two because they're so awkward around each other because they love each other.
Literally in 5 seconds we get a redemption because of the first time Conrad tried to flirt with Belly.
No, literally.
Again, I never lose. I never lose. Jennifer gets me so well.
Anyway, yeah, we see like him asking, I never told you that we were together. And then we get her opening her gifts, some of her gifts, which I was like, what the heck did Gemma give her? But it was that tablecloth that we saw at Christmas. So cute. Yeah. I was like, wait, it's a tablecloth.
Yeah. And then Belly's like, where's my gift?
Yeah, the whole, where's my gift? And Conrad, okay.
This might have been before the whole Benito is he your boyfriend? I don't really
know. No. It was in between. Because the conversation starts with, so Benito, not your boyfriend?
Okay, yeah. And then she goes,
Anyway,
so where's
and
my
then they're
gift?
opening the gift.
Yeah.
She opens Gemma's gift. He asks him, and
Guys,
everybody's
we're
like,
only like
"Ooh,
halfway
like,
through Paris.
everybody's like, "Ooh," insinuating like he didn't get her a gift, but like he did have a gift. But I think his hesitation was in, I don't want to give you this gift in front of everybody.
Yeah, like
parallel
too
to
sentimental.
kind of parallel to the necklace. But then her being like, "Oh, don't worry about it,"
Like, I'm just
thinking
kidding.
that he didn't have a gift. Why would she think that?
But then all of her friends are actually me.
No,
her friends are me.
actually, yeah. With Max saying, "Yeah, I think he's the gift. Are you gonna unwrap it later?"
Well, yeah.
Well,
Yes.
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 Anyway, and then we get Celine, who got the joints for all of them. Thank you. Thank you.
I need to see all of them in the movie too.
I do. They need to be in that wedding, including Benito. He's a photographer, actually.
Because guys, you kind of like did this too.
Yeah, like so we all, y'all are all our strongest soldiers. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know who's had who? You know who's front lines? Dr. Lamazzi.
Oh yeah,
girl. She set this up. She made this happen. Okay, this is her Belly and Conrad endgame. Okay, thank you. Anyway,
she's a real one.
She's so real. I love her.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so then we get Belly smoking.
Again, like them flirting, and it actually,
and he literally gets close, and he's like, "I thought you said marijuana misses with my white matter." And then,
girl, you got it was for me. Anyway, y'all were there. Y'all experienced it. Y'all saw the buzz.
We get the flashback.
But what I love about the flashback is like they both caught the flashback. You can tell they were both.
Yeah.
Simultaneous flashback, like the fireplace flashback.
Yeah. And so then she goes, well, you know it.
Guys, like, you know it.
But wow. This has to be
again
top 3 Belly Conrad scenes. Like
top 3 Belly Conrad scenes, and like top 3 hottest things Conrad Fisher's ever done.
Oh yeah.
Taking that blunt, giving it to someone else, eye contact. Oh.
Like while holding eye contact.
Yeah, like he looked away for a second to make sure he was like passing it on, but continues eye contact while he was.
But I love that he was like, yes, and then just proceeds to not smoke for the fact that like he promised Belly he was never gonna smoke. Episode 1, season 1, and he still hasn't.
I love him. I love them.
I have to remind myself he's not real.
No, actually, I'm fine being single. If you're not Conrad Fisher, I'm fine because I have Conrad Fisher.
Yeah, so step it up.
If you're not like Conrad Fisher, why do I want you? I have Conrad Fisher.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so yeah.
No, this was best scenes. Buzzy.
And then we get guys, like continuous buzz is just growing because then we get them on the couch. I can't. We get the conversation where he actually gives her a gift. And it's a really cute, sentimental gift. Sand that was collected by him, that was like for him.
Yeah.
But he was like, no, I want to give this to you. He's
perfect, actually. Like,
it's such a like sweet gift, and again it goes back to like it was so sentimental that like he didn't want to just give it in front of everybody.
Yeah.
But him just like making sure he's like, oh, because he brought up like like when I said I wanted to bring a part of cousins
to you,
like I no, literally I did.
But I also love that like you can understand so much more how much he understands Belly.
Like they're so in tune in that moment of like sharing, similar feelings and just like getting each other. Like they get each other. They get it.
And then it's just like so sweet because he was like, I know that you're like still gonna be here for a while and I just want you to have this. Like it helps me. I hope that it helps you in the same way that it helped me.
Yeah.
Need that man.
And I like them bringing up that 4th of July.
Oh yeah, like
She
him
looked
admitting that like
he
he knew he
knew it
wasn't
was
gonna
gonna
come
be,
back.
yeah, and then she like looks kind of sad thinking about it.
Yeah,
But I just love them. I
her
love
like
it.
realizing that like that was a big
Hard.
thing for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like really hard. I love it. I wish I could see every conversation they ever have.
Oh, no,
Like
actually.
literally.
And then her giving him a kiss on the
Oh
cheek.
my, Benito,
Give me that
where's the
picture right now.
picture? Where's the photo? Yeah, him giving wow, that was, or her giving him a kiss on the cheek was crazy.
I thought they were
I
gonna
literally was
kiss.
like, oh my gosh, like I know he was going crazy.
Oh yeah,
I love it. It was so cute.
it
And
was
then
adorable.
and then we get the birthday cake coming out and everybody's singing happy birthday to her. What so Taylor Swift coded of her to have a very sad 21st birthday
Mm-hmm.
and then a really fun, happy 22nd birthday. Very Taylor Swift of her.
That's so
Yeah, like
true.
she
I
was
didn't
all
even think of
depressed on her
that.
21st birthday, but then her 22nd, she's like, love of her life, best friends from Paris, new Bob,
Red
red
lipstick.
lipstick. Oh, I do
Jenny Han,
appreciate
what a
Jennifer.
mastermind.
Yeah,
Mastermind.
mastermind. I do appreciate her not playing 22.
Yeah.
But respectfully,
Yeah.
but it was so very much Taylor Swift coded of her.
Yeah.
Anyway, we get them singing happy birthday to her. Guys, eye contact ship. What else can you say? Eye contact
Conrad
ship.
Fisher has never looked happier.
Truly.
I love the way he's like just admiring her and like taking it all in. And he's just like so happy for her, so happy to be there with her. And she looks so happy too. I love the lighting that the candles give her. Like she looks
She
so
looks so
golden,
she looks
gorgeous.
so
Ugh,
pretty and just like happy.
the
It's just
vibes are just
the
so
vibes
good.
are so good.
And like the light that's reflecting on him too.
Anyway, and then we see her like continuously like looking at him,
Making a
wish,
wish.
looking at him, blowing out her candles.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
His
guys.
smile growing because he kind of like, is like, what did she wish for? I think I know.
I can't. It's like,
It's just
too
such a
much.
sweet moment. Such a sweet, beautiful moment. It's
Beautiful.
so good.
Beautiful. That's what it was. Beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, and then we move to them
Walking down the street, wearing his jacket. She's wearing his jacket. Again, gentleman.
Gentleman, always a gentleman. Talking. What? Again, so many great conversations. Like, I love it. And such important conversations. I don't remember what they talk about so much during this. I truly don't remember how it like really goes. Does he start with off like, oh, how does it feel being 22? Or I don't remember.
And then she's like, technically, I've only been 22 for an hour and a half.
And then I don't remember it. I remember all of it.
No, okay. He asked her, "Did you have a good birthday?" And she was like, "It was perfect."
Yeah, I love that. She literally like she was so happy with everything, and that just makes me happy.
I know that's right.
I know that's right. Yep. A perfect birthday. Yep. Anyway, and then man, I wish I would have like.
Hold on.
We have to see. I need to look. They talk through so much.
They do, and it's very important conversations. Hold on.
It was before that. They talk. I don't know like the order of events.
He brings up Exile though, which
not
the song.
Okay. I think it goes into him admitting like, hey, like actually, like I came here with the idea that like I was gonna see you be like
I thought you came here to flee like your
everything was going
home.
on, go put yourself in exile, sort of like how I did, and like no, actually I see that you really have a life out here, that you're really settled and like you're comfortable, you're happy, and like he's like I like that makes me happy, and like I noticed that. And
And I'm
then
glad it's
I'm
not.
glad
Yeah.
it's not the other.
Yeah.
But then her like admitting like, well, yeah,
Like
I
at
do
first
have
it
this life,
was.
but at first there was a part of me
Mhm.
that, you know, wanted to kind of like punish myself
Yeah.
for everything that happened. And that led to the conversation of him being like, you know, you're not a villain,
Yeah,
right?
like you're not the villain. And she
Again,
was
very
like,
important. And she was
yeah.
like, well, like I ruined your family. And
Mhm.
she was like, no, we all did. And it was not up to you
Yeah, like we were
to
all
keep our family
kids.
together. We were all kids. And like, whatever, guys, me quoting the whole thing.
um
Whatever promises we made to each other,
like I'm not like
like, you're
you're not
not
going to be
held
held,
to
yeah.
any of them.
And then he goes even further of like, let me just say that I'm not going to hold you to those,
Yeah.
which is so
I think
again.
it's so important for her to
Mhm.
hear. A, because she's so scared of hurting any of them further. B, she really did hold on to that promise she made to Susanna.
Yeah.
Um, of like
Into Jeremiah of
to
like, I'm never going to
Jeremiah, you
leave you
know,
ever
like so much of
again.
their relationship, her and Jeremiah, was contingent of on those
Yeah.
promises that were made in that very difficult time in their life. So, you know, Conrad kind of like releasing her of that
Mhm.
was, I think, so important for the growth and like just for them to be able to move on
Yeah.
together. Again, there's other things that, you know, they talked about and are going to talk about, but like that was so
Yeah.
great. And
And
then
I think,
she goes into saying like, oh, it's a full moon.
well, I wasn't, oh, like I wasn't done with that
Oh,
conversation
sorry.
yet. Yeah, no, and it's just like so big of him saying like, I'm not gonna hold you accountable to those promises, like, and he also mentions the fact that like Jeremiah knows I'm here,
Oh
and he said
yeah.
good luck, and she was like, well, what kind of good luck was it? And he's like, well,
No comment, but like,
it's Jeremiah,
sure,
like,
mom.
but I think it was also good. It was a parallel to season two, uh, but like you can tell like it's just
She
such
needed
different
to hear that,
space.
but she also like needed to hear
Yeah,
that like Conrad
and
and Jeremiah
Jeremiah.
were on good terms
Yeah,
and
and
like
he was
he
good with,
knew
yeah,
this wasn't like sneaky or anything.
yeah,
Like it was, you know, it was all good.
yeah.
Also, oh my gosh, I was gonna parallel it to something and I don't remember. You can keep talking though, if you have anything else.
Um, no, and again, we go back to like he's so considerate of like her new life, her new feelings. Like he's not expecting her to, um,
I remember what I was gonna
he's
say.
not expecting her to go back of like, oh, I still love you, like to give up this and like go back with Conrad, or to just like, you know, start a new relationship with him.
I think
Like
what I
he's,
was thinking of,
yeah,
it kind of goes back to the idea of him saying before they everything happened, like that it was worth it to him. You know,
mm-hmm,
like all these things happen. We made promises that like I'm not holding you to, like I'm not holding you to anything. Like I'm not really expecting anything from you, but
yeah,
like know that it was. I feel like this, and it was worth it.
yeah,
Um,
and like I'm not, yeah,
yeah. And then she's like, "Oh, like it's a full moon." Y'all, I thought I'm getting my Valentine's Day flashback right now. No, it's fine though. And he
no, it didn't
goes,
happen.
"It didn't happen." He goes, "I love being under this, or I like being under the same moon as you again." Guys, how are you gonna say that and then not give me my flashback? It's
Or
fine,
not kiss.
right? It's
Ugh,
fine.
it's just so,
It
it's
was
so
what a
cute.
romantic. He is such a romantic guy.
Yes, yes.
I would have died. I would
So
have
quick with it
melted.
too. Like,
Quick with it.
wow. And just the way
Um,
he said it and the way he was looking at her.
I
And
think that's what like really prompted her
yeah,
to be like, "Oh, let's go here,"
yeah.
because he's about to say something.
Yeah, he is about to like kind of open up even further of like,
He's like,
hey,
"Let's keep
this
this
is the whole
conversation
reason why I'm here.
going,"
Yeah.
but
Um,
she's like,
but
"No, hey,
it's a cute little parallel to them in season two too.
yeah,
Like all of these important things to
I
them.
know." Anyway, um, sorry, I'm just thinking of like I was thinking of something we could get in the movie.
Earth to Isabella,
Sorry.
please.
Anyway, and then we see them go to the sun or right next to
Mm-hmm.
the sun where the man was playing the music.
I only have eyes
Yeah.
for you. What an
What
iconic,
perfect
song.
What a perfect song for them.
And you can like Conrad is clocking it. Like he's like,
wait.
well, first of all, he says good evening in French. No.
Bonsoir. Bon bon bon
Bonne nuit.
bonne
Bonne,
bonne note.
bonne nuit. Something.
Bonne note.
No, wait.
So, isn't it?
That's Portuguese. Pause.
Isn't it bonsoir?
I think, yeah. I don't know.
Because bonjour is like,
yeah. I
I
was
don't know.
I was thinking Portuguese.
Buona notte is Portuguese.
Yeah. And so he says good evening, and then he's like looking back and kind of like clocking the song and the music.
He's like, oh wait, this is so romantic.
Yeah, which then prompts him.
But also like admiring her because she's like, oh my gosh,
isn't it so beautiful?
It's like magical, the water and the lights, like, and he's just like admiring her. Again, very romantic. All this, I mean.
Yeah, I love it again. It's reused, but it's so good.
Too good. Anyway.
And then he asked her, like, Belly, will you dance with me? This is also so important because we're just talking about everything that went wrong, all of the past.
We're really just trying to get through like
rehashing it. Not rehashing it, but like seeing it in a different light and like and knowing just, that was such a long time
showing how much they've grown
and moved on.
And moved on and are like in such a
better place. Overcome like those
like
times.
how far away they are from that, you know. But anyway, she brings up like, oh, do you remember the last time we danced? And he's like, the prom, and like, oh, what an eventful night.
Yeah, like I was being a jerk.
She like admits that like she was really bratty about it.
And then she was like, you know, true. Like I had this whole I love this part. He's like, she says, I had this whole plan of like, you know, we were gonna dance. It was gonna be so fun, and then we're gonna go back to the hotel. And he goes, make love.
Who is his grandpa? I love him. He's so sweet. Then her being like,
I have to remind myself that he's not real.
Right. He's written by a woman.
Yeah.
Wait. Now I'm sad. Anyway, yeah, like that's so funny and sweet, and it's just like, again, it's so important to be able to like talk about this. They bring up the funeral and just show how far removed they are from that, and like it doesn't hurt them anymore. Like the fact that they hurt each other, but they can
laugh about it and like be like, you know,
they realize it was so long ago. We were in such different places.
Like we were kids. We made a big deal about it. Like it really wasn't like it was deep, but at the same time, like
then it was, and like again, it just goes back to they were kids. You know, you feel things,
you say things you will regret. But it's just so important for them to like have those conversations. And then, you know,
they're dancing.
They're being all cute, all close. Conrad is like so in the moment of like just like
soaking it in.
Like soaking it, that like she's dancing with him and like they're so close.
I know like they were both freaking out. Like I can't believe this is my life. Because I can't believe this is my life.
But
watching them do this,
he was just like taking it all in and like enjoying the moment. Being
one of my
present.
favorite shots is her like leaning into his shoulder
and then seeing him.
Seeing him kind of
like how he sighs.
He kind of like takes it in, like breathes in and sighs.
I love that. I love it. Inject it.
And then she admits that, guys, this was so buzzy.
She admits that his letters kept her going.
Wow, we're bold today. We're bold tonight.
Which is like
kind of a crazy thing to say.
And new information to us.
Yeah, new information to us. And again, very like, I love that.
Yeah.
Like,
because
I never
it parallels the postcard that she sent to him.
And how that kept him. It parallels in the books how Belly explains that Conrad kept the postcard in his wallet and told her that it kept him going
for the longest time.
So her saying like, yeah, like your letters kept me going whenever I was just like so homesick. I would read them over and over and over again. And it's just like, oh my
Again, they
gosh,
just are
like
so connected.
they're
They get
so
each other
down bad
so
for each
well.
other. Like they literally are so down bad for each other. I need to see those letters.
Yes.
All of them.
Yes.
Please.
And then Conrad asked her, like, why did it take you so long to respond? And she was like, well, you know, like I had to face,
I had to get over,
like moving on. Like I had to move on. I had to deal with my life.
get over
and
everything. Like, how could I move on?
The way that they're both looking at each other in this whole scene is just so good. Like,
because like
again, you
can
feel it. You feel the like. Obviously, there's tension, but there's like
the
so
energy,
much like good, loving energy. It's like,
but again, like for a second, and the chemistry. No, they're such great actors.
That these two
for like a second, you know, her talking about moving on, he's kind of like, you know, like he's like, oh my gosh, like does that mean that she is moved on? So yeah, so he's like, so have you? Guys, this might be the best they both ever looked. This specific moment right here before they kiss, might be the best they've both looked.
I can't even explain it.
They look so good.
I can't even explain it because
oh my gosh,
they're so like, all I can say is like the yearning that you see from both of them here.
So
and
good.
Like
so
Conrad
good.
specifically, because like obviously there's so much going through his mind of like, oh my gosh, is she like completely over me? But then like he sees the way that Belly's seeing her.
Yeah, like,
and he's just like
him and clearly like waiting for her.
Yeah, like he's like
you
noticing,
can tell he like wants to kiss her so bad, but like she's gonna
like yeah, he
be
does
the one
not
to make
want
the first move.
Like he lets her make the first move, but like he's noticing and he's like, oh my gosh, like she still loves me. And like he's kind of like taking it all in and just like enjoying the moment and like waiting for like anticipating the kiss that he knows is about to happen. And it's just like so good, so beautiful. And guys, that kiss, so good. Like
so good.
It was just like you could tell they were just yearning for it. And like it's been so long.
Good, guys. It was such a great first kiss.
And then
but before this, shout out to our oomps in the back. That little boat passed, and like I know those people on that boat were the ones that gave us those leaks.
But the leaks weren't like they weren't moving, were they?
But like, because you could only see like part of Belly, but they were like, oh my gosh, they're kissing.
But the videos, they weren't moving. That boat was moving pretty fast. I don't think it was them.
No, I think it was them. It was
because there was a bridge.
Huh?
There was a bridge that they passed, remember? I'm pretty sure it was.
Girl, anyway. I just saw those pictures, okay? Leave me alone. Those are my oomps.
Oh, yeah. There was mostly pictures and then there was that one video. Okay, yeah. There's probably them.
And then
we get.
And then.
Guys, you have to go watch our reaction video if you really want to like see the way that we reacted to that. But as soon as I heard secret moments in a crowded room,
pause. No, can't do it. Because like at that moment, we all knew what was coming. Because like,
shocked,
dress. But nothing could have prepared me for what was coming.
No, because that song is just so good,
so good.
Again,
so perfect.
One of my favorite songs from the Reputation album. Hearing it, I was like, oh my gosh,
Belly Conrad,
Jenny, what am I about? What's it gonna play? Because and yeah, it gave what it needed to give.
It gave
dress.
It gave dress.
And well, you know what happened.
I mean, I don't even think we need to say anything more.
No,
there's nothing to say
other than you. Okay, this is my thing though. When I've envisioned something like this happening in Paris, I envisioned it totally differently. Because I envisioned like the yearning and the passion, but like I envisioned it more of like this kind of like, what's the word?
More like slow,
yes,
and sensual,
like romantic. Like that's what I envisioned. Especially because I wanted to see like a parallel of like her in the window and kind of like him coming up to her, and then this like very like romantic. I get that. That's what I envisioned. But then after, and so I was kind of just a little disappointed because I was like, that would have been so good.
Not me, girl.
But no, okay, but now I'm like, no, it makes sense.
As soon as we saw that taxi, I said, oh.
But now, like, no, it makes sense because it's been so long.
Yeah, like
it's been so
did
long.
You not
they
see,
were literally like,
let's take a moment and remember the surfboard accident scene,
right?
Where she was engaged,
right?
How do you think they were gonna act when they had free will?
Well, we see that Belly's like, hey, come home with me tonight, and Conrad's like
elated over the moon.
And so, like, again, like, cutting to the taxi, like, you just see them, like, it's just so many emotions piling up all together that, like, yeah, it had to be this grand, what's the word I'm looking for, like they were just, like, really hungry for each other, and, like,
again, I need my temporary fix edit, and I
very passionate, and just, like, you can just tell that they both have been wanting this for such a long time, and that's why it was the way that it is. Like, they literally couldn't even keep their hands off each other walking up the stairs. Like,
yeah. Oh my god, I forgot about the stairs. And oh my, yeah, crazy. Like, also, that taxi scene, it, like, is such a parallel, and I saw some other people say it like gave Chuck and Blair a lot. It was so, like, no, guys, wow.
But what I love about it, though, is that, like, Conrad, like, grabbing her head and making sure, like, she doesn't hit it in the window, and then,
no, guys, this is crazy.
Buzz, like, this whole Buzz.
You know,
I want to do it. The pause and I dream about this.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, Conrad, we know.
Again, and mind you,
he was having a time.
They were both having a ball, mind you, in front of Junior Mints. Oh my gosh, that child.
But yeah, no, yeah, Conrad's been waiting for this one for sure.
The only bad,
I can see it.
The only bad thing is, we know that once this happens, we have to get through a very tough part of the episode.
Guys, this was actually so brutal. It was so brutal, but, like, the conversation that needed to be had was
a great conversation to have. It was such a good conversation, but it was so difficult. Guys,
I love okay, prior to that whole part, I love when they're just, like, laying down. Belly's the small spoon, as she should be. And Connor's just, like, again, taking so happy, like, enjoying it. And then it goes downhill because she's like, I've dreamt about you every birthday.
No, I've wished for you every birthday.
And he's like, well, now you're stuck with me forever. Which I like that they talked about that in the interviews.
I loved what Chris said, that
like, it wasn't necessarily him, like,
actually meaning that. It was just, like, a joke.
Like, joke thing. But, like, immediately realizing, like, oh crap, like, I shouldn't have said this.
Yeah, it goes back to, like, their perceptions of things, and, like, him being like, oh yeah, like, now you're stuck with me forever. And she's like, immediate regret, and she's just like, oh. Again, like, her wall, like, immediately goes back up, which it's so understandable why. And, like, she's in this place, she's in Paris, she has her life, like,
she's not ready for that. Like,
and
she is, but she isn't.
It's that,
I meant, like, a full, like, on commitment, I guess.
Yeah, and I think it's more of, like, she doesn't want to regress. I feel like to her, it felt like regressing if she goes back to Conrad for that moment, you know, because she was like, I'm trying to, like, grow up and move on and not be the girl I was, you know. So, like, in that moment, her wall immediately went up, because she's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I have my life here, you know. She's trying to build a life outside of.
But I like that she's, like, admitting to that, and Conrad's like, yeah, like, I totally understand, like, I'm not gonna hold
like,
you up.
she goes, like, I'm not, because, you know, the whole Brussels thing, like, I'm not changing my plans for you. He's like, and I would never expect you to,
which I like that he's, you know, like, admitting to that, like, I'm not here to, like, you know, take you home or, like, change your life, you know, like, that's make you not go back what I'm home. Trying to do. And so she's being kind of rude, and it's so sad. Again, it's her just not wanting to go back to, like you said, but also, like, still having some insecurities.
I think just being really unsure. Again, like, she's not sure, based on the conversation, she's not
Right.
sure if like these feelings, are they even real? Like
Yeah.
what does it mean for the fact that we've loved each other and like we
Yeah, like
can't not love each other? Is it just because
has she just like hyped them up because
yeah,
of like, you know, it was like her first kid
dream,
love,
like it
her
was her first
dream,
love? She's like,
like
is it even healthy for me to like,
yeah.
be this in love with you?
Um
But it was just such a great conversation.
mhm.
And again, like I love the couple of interviews we've gotten about this conversation, because something that Chris said of like a very human thing for them to be thinking about things that the other person isn't even thinking about.
Yeah, like
Like she brings
wait,
us up of like,
do you
what if
think we
I
just
only
love each other because of our
yeah, or
moms?
like, our families, and he's like, wait, like you think I love you because my mom said we should get
Yeah, like
married?
that's
Like
so out of
yeah,
pocket.
like so that's so off base to how
Yeah.
I feel. But like this was such a like big thing for Belly
Mhm.
of like, not even because of that, but like because of the circumstance. She's
Yeah.
like, if so and so and so hadn't happened, like
Like would
how
we
would this have
still
gone? Like would we
mhm.
still get together? Like would you still want me? And again, it goes back to that insecurity with what happened with Jeremiah,
Mhm.
because so much of Jeremiah and her relationship
Was
was
like
contingent on the
based on
fact
Susanna.
of the promises they made when Susanna passed away,
Yeah.
and like
Well, and just like
them
wanting
kind of seeing Susanna in each
yeah.
other,
And
and
then
like
wanting to fulfill Susanna's wish with
one way,
them.
yeah, like I think that's what really fueled it, and it was really confirmed by that one edit that
Yeah.
Jenny reposted of like showing those parallels of
Mhm.
Conrad consistently, even with the whole dead ball scene of like, don't let my mom like
Make you into something
make
that
you
you're
into
not.
her
Yeah.
daughter just because she didn't have one. Like don't, he, while loving and respecting his mom a lot, like
Yeah.
is able to separate Belly and
Yeah.
Susanna, because
Yeah.
that's just the way it's always been for him. It's never
Mhm.
been this like thing that's so correlated and
Right.
intertwined. Like his feelings for Belly have always been separate
Yeah.
and for himself only.
Yeah.
And then he goes into admitting like you've
You've
always
always
been a
been a
precious
precious
person
person
to
to
me.
me.
I
I
love that. That
love
is such
that.
a but him admitting like it scared me. I didn't want things to change between us, and
Yeah.
then I did and know that I loved you so much, and I tried to stop it for Jer, for your sake, because I didn't want to bring you down. Like
With my
all these
grief.
things that like are so important for Belly to hear.
Mhm.
It was so difficult though, because she still is. That wall is still fully up.
Yeah. I the hardest part about there was a lot of hard parts about this, but I think the hardest was like him being like, "You don't love me anymore," and his voice cracking. Also, like for me, it was like, oh, this is just even more sad because of everything that just
Yeah,
happened.
like he
Because
went
she
from
goes
like a
like,
really high
right,
high to just like
the
crashing
lowest low.
down.
Yeah, because she was
Um,
like, "What do you expect? Like is happening
yeah,
here?"
like
And
what do
he's
you think
like,
is
"What
happening?
do you mean? Like, hello? Like,
Do we not love each other?
were
Like
you here for this whole entire like
day.
thing? Like, I'm confused.
But no, but like she admits, like I love you, and I
Like, I've
think
always loved
I
you. That's
love.
the problem.
I don't think that's the
It's not a problem,
problem.
girl." But yeah, it goes back to like like I think to a point she ended up like noticing or understanding that like Jeremiah's love wasn't fully love,
Yeah,
and it was a lot of like wanting to fulfill his
wanting to like
mom's dreams,
replace
replace
those
Susanna in a
feelings.
way,
Yeah,
um and so she didn't want that to actually be real with Conrad too,
she didn't want that to be with Conrad.
and that was like a fear of
Between the
her
two, like she didn't want Conrad to love her for that sake, and she didn't want to love Conrad for
for
that
that
sake
sake.
either.
Yeah,
Like
she was just
it
very
wasn't about,
confused,
yeah,
but at the same time I think she was battling her she was putting up that wall to like protect herself because she was battling those feelings because when Conrad says fine, I'll just go get the 5 a.m. train, because she was just like, I'm just not as sure as you are,
yeah,
um he's like getting dressed and she's kind of like nodding to herself like, yeah, this is
like
this is the way it needs to be, like,
yeah,
this is the way things need to go.
and
even
I think
though
it
she's
goes
kind of
back
like,
a little to the fact of like, I mean, yes, they did have these important conversations, but like she's not feeling 100% guilt less about everything that happened. You know, that's still, she's still very much aware
like
of
she
the
doesn't want to
situation.
hurt
Like
someone
she
again,
still doesn't
want to go back to that place of like being the
in
villain, even though she
between, you
wasn't.
know, like while Conrad was able to reassure her a lot, like that's still not 100% out of her mind, you know. So I think her like reassuring herself is like, no, this is the way it has to be. Like,
Yeah,
I can't be with him. And again, like she's just like, I can't be as sure as you, you know, like it's just so great.
yeah.
And then,
but you can see her like,
one of my favorite parts though, again, is her being like, I'm sorry, like I just can't. And he's like, I'm not. It goes back to like, I don't regret anything. Like, I'm not sorry. I still love you.
Yeah.
And like,
it
was all worth it.
Yeah. And
I'm gonna respect what you want, but like,
I want you to know that my love is still here.
Yeah. Anyway, so him getting dressed to leave was one of the hardest things to watch.
It was so awkward.
It was awkward. It was devastating. It was terrible. It was sad.
Him fighting like tears. No.
And then being like, and again, also it being like a parallel of like him saying like happy birthday, Belly. That's a kind of a parallel to him saying a year prior, happy belated birthday, Belly. And it's just like, they're in very different places, but also kind of feels very similar of that, like, I like can't have you.
Let her go.
Yeah, I have to let you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then him leaving and he's crying. The little pouty face he does like kills me, y'all. Like, we were just in such a high. Why are we doing this?
I literally was like, guys,
what the
do
hell?
we really have to see Conrad Fisher cry in every single episode?
No, like, actually, he's been sad every episode.
I did not sign up for this.
Good thing we're getting that freaking movie, and he better not be crying. Tears of joy, please. Only.
No, actually. And then we see a very important part.
So important.
Is prior to this, we saw, Belly getting a lot of birthday messages. But she gets a picture from her mom of her as a little kid, and she's just like,
call back to that 3-year-old, third birthday party that Laurel and John were talking about.
And she talks about like, I always thought that like I changed and I didn't want to go back to who I was, but like, was that girl so bad? Like, she always followed her heart. And this goes back to that parallel we saw, not parallel, the flashback we saw the episode prior with Susanna, where
that
she's
Belly
like,
was
I
so
know
sure what she wanted.
I like, and I know what I want. And then Susanna's like, yeah, you've always been a girl that
who knows her own heart.
And so here Belly's kind of like realizing like, like that girl was always after her own heart, and she like fought for what she wanted.
And something I love about this is because I know this is something I've experienced in my life. I know this is something that a lot of people have experienced in their life, but like, so much of your 20s is going back to who you are at your core, especially who you were when you were younger. Like, realizing like, no, like I unabashedly love these things. Like, I unabashedly loved everything I loved when I was younger. Like, I am that girl. Especially if you have gone, like, if you have changed, if you have like purposely changed for people, for things, for like whatever the circumstance is. I think so much of our 20s are going back and realizing like, no, like I love who I was, and I love who I was,
and she's worthy of loving,
like she's worthy of
being
loved and wanting what she wants and having what she wants, so I just love seeing that, because I think that rings true to a lot of people,
for sure. And then we get that iconic quote from the book where it's like, where she says, I have brown hair and brown eyes, and I will always love Conrad Fisher. She's looking at the infinity necklace, and she realizes, no, like I need to do this for myself.
Yeah. And like, again, like both Lola and Jenny have mentioned like, she can't have Conrad without choosing herself, and choosing herself is choosing Conrad, because it's what Belly wants. Like,
At the end of the
At the
day.
end of the day, like, she chose herself, and that in turn means she's choosing what she wants,
Yeah.
which is Conrad.
Without any other like outside
Yeah, like,
opinion
no
or
contingencies,
yeah.
no opinions, like, on it. Like,
Like
it's
that's
just,
what she wants and she's gonna fight for it and she's gonna go get it. Which she does, and we get out of the woods.
that was
Oh my
crazy.
gosh.
Getting out of the woods was crazy. Like,
I love
I really
how
didn't think we were gonna get that
me
song.
either.
And I love where it starts,
Yes.
like
I
right before the bridge.
Jenny was so intentional with this because in the interview she mentioned she's like, I wanted it to be this song in this moment specifically because when you first hear it, like you can't tell what song it is, but once you start listening to the lyrics, you're like, oh my gosh, it's this song. And then the lyrics really describe like what's going on in Belly's mind and in her
Especially in the
moment.
beginnings of that bridge of like, remember when you hit the brakes too soon? Like, in the song it's very literal, but
Yeah.
it's also like, yeah, Belly did just hit the brakes too soon on this. She
Yeah.
like cut it off before it could start.
Yeah.
And then she's like, no, like, I want to go back. Like,
Yeah.
you started
When you
crying,
start
baby.
crying
I did
when the
too. When the
sun
sun
came
came
up,
up,
I
I
was
was looking
looking
at
at
you.
you.
Remember when you couldn't take the heat? I
I
walked
walked out
out
instead
instead of
of
setting
setting
you
you
free. The
free.
monsters turned out to be just trees. Like, everything she was afraid of, it
When the
actually
sun came
wasn't,
up, you were
what it
looking at
was.
me.
When the sun came up, you were looking at
But yeah,
me.
that's pretty much how I felt. I was like, what song is this? And then obviously I like
We have the
saw Out of
subtitles,
the Woods by
so
Taylor Swift, but I was like, oh my gosh. And then it was just like a great
it's
moment.
such a also like a great song to have her like running, and like it's a very
And I
heightened
love the
moment.
parallel of like her running away from Jeremiah because of everything that happened, but like she's running towards Conrad at the like literally episode 1 she's running away from Jeremiah, but last
But
episode of the
last episode,
season
she's
she's
running
running towards
towards
Conrad.
Conrad. I love that
Cinema. That is
cinema.
cinema.
No, yeah, it was so good. And then
She's running
she's running. She's
through
running to that train,
the train.
and then
We
she
see glances of Conrad, which he's obviously very sad.
sad.
Um, and Chris give us a little more insight of like kind of like what he's feeling in this moment, which is like, you know, he's kind of having to like face the reality of this and like
He really thinks like, oh crap, like
yeah, like
this
this
is
is the
it.
end.
Like,
This is the end, and
I
he's gonna
truly
have
have lost her.
yeah, and he's gonna have to deal with it because he still wants this person in his life, and
Yeah,
like
like
obviously like they're family in a way, so like he had to like deal with it. But there's a specific moment where he like glances.
no, it's right when you see Belly come into the trades, into the actual train,
Yeah, where he
and then we see Conrad, and
like
he
glances and like moves,
looks
like
up a
he kind of
little.
has like this like feeling of like I don't.
It parallels the airport scene
Yeah,
where like for
he
a
senses her.
second, like you see that he just like looks up, and it's
Yeah,
right when she comes in because
yeah.
it's right after we see that. But then he's like sad again.
So like he it's that invisible string, guys. Like
Invisible string.
he really does sense her.
They have that invisible force.
And so she finds him and she's like, is the seat taken? And he's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's you. Like it's on the eyes.
It's all in the
but
eyes.
like you can tell like he's just like,
and then
oh my gosh.
The bloodshot eyes. So sad.
Don't do this to me.
Don't do this to me. But then we get such important dialogue.
Stop making Chris sad, guys. Please.
Stop. He looks gorgeous though.
He does.
We get such important dialogue of Belly saying like, no, like I choose you
of my
not
own
because anyone
will.
said anything to me, not because like anything, like I want you, so I choose you. And then
we go back to like in any world,
if there are infinite universes, every single one of them, I choose you. And then she shows her necklace, the infinity necklace.
Guys, this is so sweet because we're finally getting, not only are we getting Belly admitting, you know, like her feelings for Conrad, but also to Conrad, but also her acknowledging the whole like infinity thing. Like, no, like me and you are what we are because we're connected, and like it's always gonna be that way.
It's like
infinity.
Cosmic.
Yeah, it's in the moon and the
we're
stars.
Cosmically connected. And again, it goes back to the having her say like, in every universe I would choose you. It reminds me of when she said like, when she found the infinity necklace and was like, does he know that for him I would have like driven in, or like I would have gone around that infinitely like for him. It's kind of like, I don't know, reminding me
again
of
tying it
that.
all together, and then Conrad just like
He's so shook.
he's shook.
Shooketh.
Yeah, he's like, oh my gosh, I cannot
But
believe
then
this is
him
my
like
life.
coming up and touching the
And
necklace, and then
kissing
they finally
her,
kiss, and he's like, I
and
love
it's like
you,
such a great kiss
Belly.
because they're like,
They're both just like,
I
what
don't
is
know
it?
the
They're
word.
like, I don't know what the word is either. They're just like,
So
it's like
desperate.
desperate, but at the same time, like relief.
Yeah, all together. And
And then
then
he's like,
he's
I
like,
love you. And then
I
she
love you,
finally says,
Belly.
I love you to him.
I love you too. And then again, a kiss of like relief and desperation and angst and love and all of it in between.
And then Jenny decides, let's play Scott Street. Oh, okay. If you saw our reaction video, or if you were gonna listen, like immediately in that moment,
She goes crazy,
sobbing. It's the song. Okay, not only it was a moment, of course. Right. It was like the end of the finale. We thought it was the end of the whole series, especially in that moment.
Yeah.
I didn't have my Valentine's Day flashback.
Where is it?
And I was listening to Scott Street by Phoebe Bridgers.
That is just like such an emotional song.
And okay, I heard some people be like, Scott Street doesn't really make sense, and I understand lyrically. Scott Street is not at all about what we're talking about. Right. But
it's in the meta of the song.
No, like in the meta world where we live in, like the general zeitgeist around that song, it has turned into a very nostalgic like song. Especially the outro. Yeah. So for that, I do think it was perfect. Yeah. Because it was perfect, and I was sobbing, I was crying. Yeah. We get screaming, throwing up.
We get the gang back at Cousins having a grand old time. You know, everything not necessarily wrapped up, but like they're just like
happy.
Yeah, happy, good.
And then we get to see that Belly saying like, "Oh, I didn't go back that summer, but like eventually I did."
And it's her and Conrad together in the car. We get that parallel of
her driving
one,
into
episode
Cousins,
1,
them driving
looking out the
Cousins.
window. And she's looking out the window too, like taking
him putting his hand on her back was just like
so good.
Stop
like
it, y'all.
He knows how important this is for her. Like he knows how important this is for her, and he's like, you know, like I got you, but like also like, you know,
I'm
like
happy for you.
Yes. And I was thinking, I was like, I told you, like, did they go back together like at the same time?
Yeah, I feel like that's the first time, and like they're going back together.
Yeah, like Conrad was at Brussels, and he might have gone just back to California. Didn't want to go back to Cousins, or like, maybe visited Paris for the rest of the summer to be with Belly.
And she went like, again, there's a lot of things that we don't know.
They both did leave Cousins in a bad note, and so like for them to both come back at the same time, together, like that would have been that is just so sweet to think about. And then we get them arriving at the house, and she says,
"But okay, no, Conrad has gone back to Cousins because Belly had, or you know, maybe it was Laurel or something, but she had her little PJs, and those PJs were in Cousins.
Oh yeah,
little Christmas PJs. So whoever sent them to her.
Yeah, I think Laurel sent them to her.
Laurel probably. But anyway, we get them, and they arrive to the house, and she's talking about like
the house,
like, you know, filled with 100 promises, or like
a million promises
of summer, and like what might be.
And see, we didn't clock that when we first
watched it. We didn't clock it.
I think we were just like,
I was too busy sobbing. I was just
I'm
so sorry, sobbing and shocked. And that moment,
I was shocked
too. We were both so incredibly shocked that we didn't get
because I was like
flashback. Like if you see our faces, we're literally like,
no, I genuinely was so shocked because I was like, this can't.
I was so disappointed that we didn't get that. Like I was like, there's no. I literally in that moment, be the end. I was thinking, I was like, I can't believe I live in a world where I didn't get my Valentine's Day flashback. Like I literally was so upset about it.
No, my thoughts were like, this can't be the end. Like no, I don't want it to end like anymore. Like this can't be like, guys, where's the wedding?
I genuinely like I know we all collectively were kind of feeling like, no, there's no way. Like no. Yeah. No, actually, again, especially my Valentine's Day, I was like, no, I can't believe I live in a world where I don't have it.
Accept this. Thank you.
It's not something that I'm ever gonna like. I was going through it, and then Whiplash Christmas photo album.
My first thought of this was like, oh my gosh, we're gonna get like all the pictures of like what did happen,
yeah,
to like close it all off, which we still wouldn't get Valentine's Day flashback. But
no, it made me even more sad. I'm not gonna lie. I saw that and I said, no, that means we're not getting it at all.
So we saw the cute little Christmas pictures, which is so cute because we see that they spent Christmas together.
Oh, they're so cute, the pictures.
I know, like
with Junior
a year. Look at where a year will take you guys.
Look at where a year will take you.
Like last year they were reconnecting, and this year they're together, happy in Paris, in the city of love, happier than ever. As we can see in the pictures, they're so cute. I need them in HD, like full HD. Thank you. So all of those pictures were Christmas, and I was like, okay, like what's it gonna play? Like what's going on? Like, and then we saw the letter, and that's when we were like, okay, this is
okay. It's not over.
It took us a while.
I was still very upset.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
But for what we've gotten now, and for like
in retrospect, 2020, we're like, no, this is such a good episode.
Yeah.
Well, it never wasn't. It never wasn't.
It was a great episode.
It was a great episode.
I think what was disappointing that like it wasn't.
We thought it was the finale, so we were like, no freaking way.
But again, it was written in a way that like there's no way this is the end.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, no, like there has to be more.
There's more.
Whether we get a bonus episode or a movie.
Like, like whatever it was. Yeah. And now we know.
Anyway.
Yeah,
it was a beautiful episode.
Beautiful episode. Like
specifically Belly Conrad. But yes.
Guys, Belly Conrad.
We're finally in the end game. Like we are end game, and we're gonna get more end game. And we are free, guys.
We're gonna get to see happy end game.
We are free. Lola's free. Jenny is free. Chris has always been free, but now he's like, yes, like I won. I never had a doubt in my mind. Me too, Chris. Me too,
Chris. Like I never doubted.
Yeah.
I never doubted. Not my end game.
No.
Other things maybe, but not my end game.
No. Although they did have me scared there for a bit when I saw 5 minutes left and Belly was like, I'm not sure. I said
no. I knew it wasn't gonna like. I knew they were gonna be endgame.
No, I know. I
just didn't.
I was just like,
I was like, scared. I don't know, girl. I was too busy worrying about my Valentine's Day flashback.
I think I was more scared about
5 minutes. I said,
I think I was more scared about the fact that we weren't gonna get like everything that we wanted.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. I think that was it. Like we knew they were gonna get back together, but we were like, no wedding.
Yeah.
No. But now we know.
And guys, there's a lot of things that we can talk about, you know, with the movie and everything, but
we're gonna leave that for we're leaving that for another episode.
We are excited to be talking about that for sure, and it might come out earlier.
Yeah, we're gonna discuss all of it. We're gonna discuss all of it, and I also want to do after that probably because it's gonna be another week. Like we're gonna space this out, guys. We have a while, but really go into the post finale interviews and articles and like dive into those because I think there's so much there's so much that's said, but I think separate from the movie episode there's so much that is said in those that I think I do want to like go into those in another episode perhaps. But yeah, guys, we are here. We made it. Got our end game.
We've made it.
We have made it, and I am happy.
And oh boy, we have so much more. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Look at us.
Look at us.
Look at us. No, yeah, guys, let me know if y'all are holding out for the Valentine's Day flashback.
Oh,
because like
we are.
I want to say like obviously we're getting it, but I have been saying that the last month. But I like like we have to obviously get it.
Yeah. No, I think so.
I really don't see a world where we don't get me.
If we don't get
no, I also don't want to like put so much pressure on it to where I am disappointed, you know?
Yeah.
If I don't get it. Like I want to be okay with getting it or not getting it. That's why I'm like trying to prepare myself, but like I'm like, but there's no way we don't, right? But I'm like, I can't think like that because if we really don't, it's gonna ruin the movie for me, and I don't want that, you know?
Yeah.
So
this is gonna ruin the world tour.
It will ruin the world tour.
But anyways, that was a lot.
I just need Jenny to like personally text me and be like, "Don't worry, girl, it will be in there." And I'm like, "Okay, thanks."
if I've learned anything about my whole experience with this, is that I can definitely trust Jenny Han.
I can trust Jenny Han. She's a little crazy. She's evil for doing that, but I can trust her. But yeah, no. It's Jenny. If you see this, please let me know. I need to know. I'm like going crazy. Like, look at our arc of how much we've been talking about this. Go back to us doing our season 3 predictions, our season 3 bingo card, and see how I was about the Valentine's Day flashback then, and look at where I am now. You have to let me know, okay?
The Valentine's Day flashback is precious to us, Jenny.
It's my favorite part of the 3rd book.
Like, are you reading the name of our podcast?
No, literally.
There's a reason why.
There's a reason why.
There's a reason.
Anyway, I'm not gonna shut up about it. I don't care. Like, I'm sorry if y'all are tired of hearing about this. I will not shut up. Who wants to join me?
I will not rest.
I will not rest until I see. No, I don't want to get too hopeful. I really don't, because I was crushed, guys. I really was.
I wish I would have recorded that whole thing, but if you want to see a little bit of it, it's on our TikTok. The Moon and the Stars pod.
So I could not stop crying about it.
The way we were coping was totally different, because I was laughing and she was crashing out. I was laughing at her crashing out, but I was like collectively like being like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I think I was mostly shocked, but I was also hopeful, because I was like, no, there has to be more. But you were like so distraught that you were like, no, and I was just like laughing, because I was like, girl, like, please, it's gonna be okay.
No, it wasn't gonna be at that moment. It is now.
It was also 4 a.m.
It was 4 a.m. Also, guys, I started my period the next day,
so
there's a reason for that crash out. Okay, it wasn't out of nowhere.
It was very, very valid.
It was valid. I'm not ashamed. I did tell her to block anyone we knew. You can post it, but block everyone. No, but no, I'm not ashamed.
No,
it's a great moment. Why would I not want it?
Yes.
Anyway, okay, I will.
Yes.
Shut about it for this episode.
Guys, we literally could talk about this episode for hours,
we could talk about
and
Belly
hours
Conrad.
and hours and hours and hours, but we're not going to,
because we do have a life.
Yes.
Even if it is going back and watching TikToks of Belly Conrad.
It's scrolling through seeing Twitter.
Yeah.
It's still alive, and we know that you guys have a life too.
Yes.
So,
and guys, bittersweet.
It is bittersweet.
You don't have an episode to look forward to next week.
I know. I mean, you will, because we're gonna have another episode.
Yeah, but we're not like, guys, like closer to Wednesday. Like, no.
Yeah. But I'm excited to see like more behind the scenes. We are free.
Bittersweet. We're free. Actually, we're freed from the shackles of Belly Jer and Conrad suffering.
Yes.
And we are just looking forward, looking to the future of a movie. I can't wait for the next episode. There's so much to say about that movie.
We have a lot to say.
Yeah. Anyway,
so that is the end. I hope you enjoyed us ranting and yapping and freaking out about the finale.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're not following us on our socials, please do at the Moon and the Stars pod. If you actually listened the whole way through, thank you so much. We absolutely love you. We are gonna do our best to give you more content.
At some point. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Like,
we will see.
Yeah.
It might be a little bit like 2 years that we won't get anything else.
Yeah, like, guys, if we have to wait for 2 years for the movie, I don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
I don't think we can talk. I don't know. I don't know, y'all.
Who are we kidding?
But also, like, it would become the same episode every week.
Yeah.
But anyways,
we can talk about
maybe we'll keep it in the summers. I don't know.
We can talk about another time.
Yeah, for sure.
For now,
we have no idea what the future holds. So, except Belly Conrad maybe sometime.
Yes.
So,
for now, don't hate on Chris Briney or Isabel, please. For my sake. Genuinely don't.
I'm not, like, we're not joking.
Like, please keep whatever
don't be weird on the internet. I know. That's what I love to do. Do not be weird on the internet.
Keep it cute.
Do not ship people in real life.
Keep it to yourself.
Belly Conrad, yes, best ship of all time. Belly Conrad.
Yeah.
Do not ship people in real life. Do not harass people. Like, I am so serious. If y'all ruin this for me, I will be going for y'all. No, like, I'm not joking.
You will not hear the end of me, please. Like, it's getting to a point. Yeah, it's getting to a point.
And I know our Twitter oomphs never.
Yeah.
Twitter is like so respectful, which is crazy. Really, if you think about it, the place where people are the most respectful about the show, Twitter. Wow.
Shocked.
The rest
of y'all, please don't ruin this for me.
Please.
Let's keep it
also,
cute.
Like, just don't be weird.
Yeah. Keep your opinions to yourself, honestly. Yeah. Because I have opinions, but I'm not going to voice them. Okay?
No, just don't be weird.
Yeah.
It's weird to ship people in real life.
Yeah, it is.
But when they have significant others, you know? Like,
serious significant others. Like, just be respectful, guys. Like,
yeah.
And I hope, I'm sure you guys all are, okay? Some people are just, I don't know. Like, but anyway,
you get excited, but it's whatever. Just don't, whatever. Anyway, let's not end on a bad note.
No,
it's not a bad note.
We have a lot of positives to look forward to, guys. So yeah, keep on a lookout. We definitely still have a lot more to talk about. But for now, for real.
So,
goodbye.
We're signing out.
Goodbye.
Okay? Goodbye.